Hey guys, Cole here. Welcome back to another Raid Shadow Legends video. So this video today will be all about the Doom Tower and how to tackle specific bosses. So this specific rotation of the Doom Tower has been out for quite a while now. So the first rotation, the Frost Spider, has been out for quite a while. There's a ton of different setups that you can follow to beat each specific boss. But I know that many players out there are stuck on this specific one. The first one that's really tough. The Scarab boss. So you might have seen the teams using shield teams before, or specific champions such as Vergis, who again has a shield on his own, or Lord Chamford, who again a shield on his own. But you don't have all of those champions. You're still stuck there. Many members of my own clan on the free-to-play account are also stuck there. So I thought of making this video today. I did pass through the boss today because I put in the time to do it. It usually takes quite some time to solo the boss with this specific run, but it is possible. So it's not only possible with this champion. So I used Apothecary for this run, and I'll show you 24 minutes run. Quite a long run. I'll show you how the run went. I will not repeat it again because it does take a lot of time. 402 turns taken. It was definitely the longest one from all of my clan, but it did the job. And people who go into the Doom Tower and trying to find teams without knowing about YouTube and content creators, they see their own clan teams. They see, oh, wow, I don't have all of these epics and legendary champions. I can't do this. Then they go to the global rankings. It's even worse because here is just the OP teams which do this in a couple of turns, which are very strong teams, but nobody really uses these teams. If they're watching this video, they'll be stuck somewhere in the Doom Tower. So the point of this video is to make it clear for you guys on this strategy specifically, but also overall for the Doom Tower. And why I'm saying overall, because it's not just for this boss, it's all of the bosses in the Doom Tower in general. If you know that resistance is needed for the Doom Tower, then you'll realize on how strong your team can be more than what it is at the moment. So let's say you don't have Apothecary even for Scarab 30. A good alternative would be some kind of other champion that provides healing and a way for poisons to go through, because the way that the Scarab boss works is that he basically reduces damage taken by 90% if you don't have a destroy set or something. Then it makes it only that poisons can really do any damage to him more than anything else, right? Even if you've got masteries like Giant Slayer or War Master, it's still gonna take you a long time. I've tried it without the set that I'm going to show you. So I'm running a toxic set on Apothecary. I tried it and it didn't really work. It went for 65 minutes and I went over the turn threshold. I don't even have mastery, so maybe with Giant Slayer it would have been easier. So a little bit of extra damage, but remember Apothecary doesn't take so many turns. He heals and speed ups, so the auto attack that he does, the A1, is not that often. So it's not like toxic is amazing on him. I just use it for this specific run. Other champions use their auto attack skills or have more than one skill that attacks in their A1, A2, A3, or even A4. So Apothecary right here, it's not the best one, but it does work. Okay, and as I said, resistance is king for this one. Resistance is something that I always say when I do coachings. Like I explain to people how to upgrade their accounts, how to move forward, which champions to level up, how to build this team or that team, clan boss arena, everything is in coaching. And the first thing I always check is this one. Where is your great hold points accumulator? Okay, since you cannot reset this is very important to get it right at the start, so you can have an easier time later on when leveling up one of these is not just, you know, 25 silver tokens. As you can see, I've run out of silver tokens because I needed to upgrade my resistance here. I had critical damage to 4 and accuracy to 4 because these, I've got basically a full team of magic champions, so this is the best way to move forward with this account. So I went with the accuracy first, crit damage, and the resistance, and that's what I recommend everyone to be doing. Especially resistance comes very handy into the hard version of the Doom Tower. Getting resistance upgraded gives you a big boost, and you don't even realize on how big of a boost you get through this. So that's why I recommend always max these out first. If you can, go for resistance second after accuracy, or if you see that you have good items with accuracy, just go for resistance next, because you'll find it helpful for Doom Tower, Arena, even Hydra right now. It's big, and faction wars, of course, it's another big part of the game where resistance comes helpful, but you don't need as much as, let's say, the Hydra or the Doom Tower. Okay, so resistance, very strong to have. HP, defense, attack as the last one that's needed. The only reason that I've upgraded these is because I had a challenge to do. This one right here, somewhere here, had a challenge that I needed to upgrade those. So that's the way you go around building your champions. You need resistance, and this account is not that long account. It's 60 days in. I just picked up Yaga right here. The daily logins haven't even started for the other champions, but the account has some gear because I do farm dragon here and there every single day. I do like 3 or 4 fights in the dragon for the advanced quest, and also I do my crafting if there's a tournament for dragon farming. I farm there, so I did manage to get some lifesteal gear. You see common gear, you see rare gear, you see epic gear on my champions. It's whatever I can have. 4-star gear still on, some 3-star here and there, but here I got very lucky, I would say, with the toxic set. 5-star pieces right here, even a 6-star. But if you see the stats, this is not like the best 6-star in the world. Resistance, HP flat, rolled twice. If it rolled on resistance, I would have been so happy, but it didn't. And then 1 speed roll right there, well, the base roll anyway. So 5 speed there, no speed here on the gloves. I do get some HP percent. Resistance chest piece is very important here. Obviously a 6-star would have been better, but well, it is what it is. Speed rolled, defense percent. If I had HP percent, I would have been happier, but again, it is what it is. The boots right there have no resistance in the substat, but those were the only boots with toxic set that I had. I think I have some 4-stars too, but I didn't want to level up those. These will be useful forever, basically. That's why I didn't mind leveling these up. This I had leveled up from way before. It's, I think, my best speed roll that's not a speed item. 15 speed, pretty good. And then this shield right here, resistance and speed. So overall, you understand that I'm trying to get some resistance through the gear. Primarily my resistance comes from the chest piece. I get a ton of resistance there, 78. And then I do get some from the amulet. I couldn't get a roll there to triple roll. It would have been amazing. Would have been another 20 or so resist. So overall, I've got 186 resist. And why resistance is so important is if you've never used RSL Helper before, let me just show you. RSL Helper has this feature right here, where if you put the accuracy of the enemy and your resistance, then you'll know how the odds are in terms of resisting it. So I've got 186. There's 50 accuracy on the boss for floor 30 of normal, and as you go up, I think for floor 100 it goes to 100 accuracy. So 186 resistance is still okay, but 15% chance for the boss to land its provoke, which kind of sucks. So if you go to about 250 or so, you again are at 5%. 230 I would say is a safe bet. Yeah, 230. It's not that unreasonable. It's not that far away from the 186 I'm on. I don't even have a banner on, so the banner would have given me another 70 or so, which is amazing. And with all of these, you can actually build a champion that can resist all the debuffs, hopefully, that the boss lands. There will always be a small chance for the debuffs to land. And let me see, do I have the stages on? No, I don't have the stages open, but I'll put a link down in the description for all of the levels of the Doom Tower, or of all the rotations, and how much accuracy and resistance the enemies have, so you can understand on the requirements that you might need to go with. But overall, for the normal version of the Doom Tower, about 250 resist takes you all the way to the end boss. Like 300 is more than enough. 350 is insane, and that's for Bomel rotation of the Doom Tower. But that being said, Apothecary toxic set works great. It actually makes the run way faster because the poisons are killing the boss, not really Apothecary. Apothecary barely does like 50 damage to the boss, but that's how you get through. That's how you get through these bosses. Each boss has its own different strategy. That's why I always recommend go check out other YouTubers, my own videos. I've pretty much done a video for each boss of the game. Maybe not Magma boss right here, because this one is just easy. I've definitely done nether boss strategies a ton before. I've done Scab, at least 10 videos, I would say. The Frostbiter, I've done some, but again, Frostbiter is not that hard. And especially on my previous free-to-play series, the free-to-play season 1, I've covered it. I've covered my pushes, my different pushes, so you can check that out as well. I've got a whole playlist. That playlist has like over 200,000 views, just the playlist with all the videos in it. So you understand of the usefulness of those videos for players with not such great accounts such as mine. And that's why I wanted to show this video on this account, just so you guys understand that even low-end accounts can still push a little bit through the normal Doom Tower. It's not priority to do so, but it does give you some reward. So I'll be pushing next on these floors, and hopefully like this energy right here will come useful. If I can beat the boss, then there's some gems here, again some energy here, energy glyph for speed. Sometimes there's chickens. I for sure got some chickens somewhere before this, like 3-star chickens, I think a 4-star chicken as well. So those come in helpful when there's a fusion coming. So that being said, going into this specific boss, you want to have your apothecary locked out on his A1 and A2. Oh, I forgot to do this, and he still beat it. Okay, anyway, you want to always have him focus on his A1 and A2, because just in case you might see him not use it. Just realized I didn't lock out his AI for round 3. I only had it for round 1. Either way, it worked. And the way you go is you go to the boss, the other 2 members die, apothecary stays alive, and that's pretty much it. I won't bore you with the wave part. Enjoy the final part of the run. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't already. I'll see you in the next one. See ya.